Hi there, fellow learners. Welcome to mrsmartchoice. Today, I have got an exciting story to share with you. I'm going to tell you how I learned HTML and CSS in just 30 days. And trust me, even if you're a beginner, you can do it too. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also turn on the notification bell so that by the time I release a new video, you'll be the first one to get noticed. Let's rewind a bit and start from day one. I had absolutely no prior experience in web development. The journey began with a single steps enrolling on online courses on Udemy by Angela Yu. It laid the foundation of my HTML and CSS knowledge. On the first day, it was all about setting the stage. I learned what is internet, the history of internet, how submarine cables are underwater. I also learned the IP address, the IP address and DNS and servers and also internet service provider. I learned what is HTML and CSS were and how they work together to create the web pages. It was like a new languages. That's my first day. I learned the basic foundation of internet and web structures. 5 days later, by day 5, I was deep into HTML. I covered the basic like the HTML doc type, head, title, body, headings to headson to hexes, paragraph tags, list and its component which include unordered list, ordered list, div, spam, image tag, line break, horizontal line, links, button and its component, forms and its component, table and its component, table head, table data and table row. And also I learned the HTML attribute, how to use the HTML attribute to understand the structures, and also difference between open close tags and self-closing tags. Understanding the structure of web page was starting to make sense to me. Since from there, I have been trying to explore more HTML tags, but I focus on the most widely used as a web designer. And then by the 10 was a game changer. I deep into CSS and started to make my web page looks fantastic. We're taking the colors, fonts, margin, padding. The web was starting to make alive. In short, I had learned the CSS syntax anatomy, the 3 different types of CSS, inline, internal, and external, the CSS selectors, tags, a class, ID, and star pseudo selectors, and understand the CSS selectors priority. Let me say, I was trying to learn the basic of CSS selectors, its properties and values. By day 15, half through, I tackled layout and position in CSS. Static, related, and absolute, the display property, inline, block, inline place, and others. The CSS plot and clear, the Flexbox, the CSS sizing method, how to define the CSS by use of EM, REMM, pixel, and percentage, and others. The fonts styling of CSS, a favicon, I know how to make a favicon, CSS animation, and grids become my friend. I was amazed at how I could create a complex page layout. By day 20, I deep into responsive design, media queries, V4 settings, and making the website look great in all devices were focused. It is essential skill for modern web development. Let me tell you something. When I go into day 20, I start to practice what I have been learning since HTML, CSS, and now currently in responsive design in order to make all the website to look great in all view of devices. Then almost 30 days, by day 25, I focused on mastering Bootstrap even further. I created responsive navigation bars, cards, forms. Bootstrap was my secret weapon for speed of web development. Let me say, Bootstrap is a basic primer template for HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Furthermore, on Bootstrap, I know how to use Balsamic to mock up a wireframing website, the fundamental of UI designing for website, adding a symbol using Fontawesome, and learning to use Bootstrap corousel. And for now, it's day 30. That is day 30, final practice and reflections. On day 30, I dedicated time to all final practice seasons. I built a personal website from the scratch, combining everything I have learned. It was a good moment. I realized how I'm much grown in 30 days. Let me show you something. After 30 days of learning HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap, I'm able to create a website, a responsive website that will be responsive in all devices. Thank for Angela Yu of Udemy for helping me out to my career on web development. So for now, we have seen my 30-day journey in learning HTML and CSS. I have got a little bonus for you. These are some extra tips to help you excel in your web development adventure. Stay focused and stay with me. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also turn on the notification bell so that by the time you release the video, you will be the first one to get noticed. The first one is understanding errors. I grasp error messages and use debugging tools and start with small troubleshooting steps. Up to now, I'm still learning debugging, how to debug a website. I use some Chrome developer tools. It helped me out, and I watch a lot of videos on YouTube how to debug a website like HTML and CSS. The second one is practical learning. I tackled the device projects challenge myself and contributed to open source sites like Code Academy, W3 Schools, CSS Tricks, and PD Codecamp, and MD Web Docs were my companion. The third one, avoid copy and paste. This is most important. I constantly type out the code and consulted documentation and maintain a developmental journal. Keep sure try to make sure that you avoid copy and paste no matter what. The first thing you should try to do is understand the code, read the code, then type out the code. The fourth one is course majesty. I revisited course videos and practice alone and focus on the key section with platforms like Udemy by Angelu, as I say. The fifth one is learning from experts. I follow industry leaders and join online communities and learn from their stories. Valuable insight come from their sites like Stack Overflow, Reddit, YouTube, and GitHub. Sixth one, effective time management. I adopted the Pomodoro technique, set goals, and took a short refreshing break. The seventh is team collaboration. I prioritize clear communication, use version control like Git and GitHub, and actively participate in peer-to-peer code reviews. The eighth in the list is expert recommendation. I stay updated by following recommended website and tips from experienced developers and enriching my learning journey. Number 9 is using coding apps. This is my best part. I often use mobile apps to enhance my skills by practicing HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap, taking daily quiz and online tests, and the best apps I highly recommend are Programming Hoop, Programming Hero, Inky, Memo, SoloLearn, and Incode. And the best text editor I will recommended you are Code Studio and Acode. Number 10, the last one is patience and consistency. You need to be patient and stay consistent. That's it. Whether you are just a beginner or looking to sharpen your skills, remember that it is absolutely achievable. Thanks for joining me on this exciting journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with others who may find it helpful. Keep coding. I will see you in the next one. Happy coding. Stay curious. Bye.